Yo, welcome back. Today we are looking at my Defcon 34 haul. This was my first year at Defcon, so I had a great and incredible time. I got to meet a ton of amazing people that I just VC talk with, on voice chat, on Discord. I got to meet some people that I've known for over a decade, and we've only been friends on Instagram or just via text messaging. It was honestly like a family reunion, coming together with just people that are like-minded, and it was just so warm and welcoming, and words cannot describe it unless you've experienced. So I just want to share my experience with DEF CON and how fun it was, the people I met, my haul of what I took with me, as well as what I got. Getting into it, this is the badge from this year. So that's the badge. The concept of the badge was that you had a QR code, like you can see here. I want to thank, first of all, Hellhound for lending me and a buddy of mine that met me there at DEF CON their badge, handed over. So thank you so much, Hell. I really appreciate it, and my buddy really appreciated it. And you and Mrs. Hell were just sweet and amazing people, and I can't just describe of how warm you guys were and just how loving you guys are. So I really appreciate that. I'm glad that I have two badges so I can show you kind of like what the whole concept was. So you can see that there's different light patterns on these two badges. One's got this kind of blue array. One has this kind of blue rainbow greenish array. So if you go to one of them, go over here, starting camera. These do have a little bit of camera in the back of them. And the goal is that you start your camera up, and you can see that this one has a QR code. I'm going to move this badge over that QR code. It captured it just like that. And then I got it. And then now I go to this badge, and I want to go to that camera, starting camera. And then we're going to do the same concept. We're going to move that badge right over there and capture that QR code. And it's decoding and success. And then you can see here, the new light game keep. And if I go over here and I hit keep, now it gives me a new array of lights on this badge, and then you just do the vice versa thing all over again, and then it'll adopt different lights. So that's kind of like the cool little thing that was going around this year. So you were just kind of going around and trading your light designs with, your friends and people just online and all that fun stuff. So dive more into this as the probably days and weeks come. I'm going to go ahead and mail off Mr. Hale's badge back to him and his lovely wife so they can have it to play with as well. It's also another really cool game that Betsy did with NFC Passport. So pretty much there was people that had Chameleon Ultras that had a custom firmware on them, and you would go around and you would try to find them, kind of like a scavenger hunt, and you would collect their badges. It would unlock features. So if I go over here to this badge, we're going to go open up this website. You can see here that these are the badges that were collected. So I have Talking Sasquatch, or Proxmark 13, RF Village, Hedge, AWOC, Just Call Me Coco, Equip, and then Ham Spice. Some people got the entire collection. I obviously did not, so that's that. But that was a really fun game to go around and do. Now, what I took with me, I took my Nyan box. I had my H4M Pro Hacker F Pro, the new one that just came out. Took that guy with me, and I was amazed to see how many of these were out there. So Open Source Share Labs, you guys to be proud to see how many of these were out floating around the floor at RF Village and all that fun stuff. So great job on getting these out in time. Props to you guys. I also had my Marauder Mini V3, and then for Meshtastic, I took the Mesh Core WIO Tracker L1 Pro by Seed Studio. Took that guy with me, and then I took my Pineapple Pager, and it was cool because Hack5 had this really cool little holographic sticker giveaway that they're doing. So I got this nice, beautiful holographic sticker to go on it. And then, of course, I took my Flipper Zero. And to kind of update things as I was going along, I had my Hackberry Pi CM5. So that's kind of like what the main gadgets I took with me. And I also had the HT15 by Arcos Engineering. I was able to show this off quite a bit at the RF Village. And I think there's a lot of potential here with this little radio. So you guys definitely go and join the Arcos Engineering Discord. Show them some love because this is going to be a cool little radio coming out, hopefully in the near future. Let's talk about things that I was able to obtain while I was there. There was so many villages and vendors that was really overwhelming for the most part. But I was able to get some new lock from Sparrow's Lockpicks, and these are just their basic trainers, which I got mostly for my kids because my kids have been wanting to pick locks. So they have a 2-pin, a 3-pin, a 4-pin, and a 5-pin. 8-year-old was able to go all the way from 2-pin up to 4-pin pretty easily, so props to her. A 4-pack for $25, not bad. Got the Exploit Tiers Hack pager. This has been a hot item from last Defcon, and I wanted one then, but they were there, and I happened to get one. Ham Spice and I were able to snag one, as well as Trash Panda, and so we were playing around with them, and they are pretty cool for a mesh-tastic device. I plan to do a full review of this and a breakdown because there's a few things that I want to do and add to this that I think would make it better. This is a pretty cool little hacker pager, and it is extremely user-friendly. So we have settings, help, clock, LoRa tools, fun, and then mesh-tastic, and then messages. So there's a lot of really cool things that you can go in there and do and look at. Fun has some cool games, a bad USB, which is pretty cool, and then a melody kind of music maker. The LoRa offers PCAP captures, which is pretty awesome for capturing PCAP files from mesh-tastic messages. It's got a awesome scanner. That's the kind of exploiteers little hacker pager. There it is. I got the neon kind of yellow casing. Trash Panda got the same one, and then Ham Spice snagged the orange one, which looks amazing. So stand by for a full-length review on this guy. And the company is just amazing, super sweet people, and they just took care of me on my order. So thank you guys for that. And then, of course, Mr. Hellhound handed me off my 3.5-inch Hellhound. With a beautiful display that Talking Sasquatch did. Thank you, Mr. Hill. I appreciate that. This is awesome. Can't wait to do an actual full-length video on that. Now, let's get into all the fun stickers because the sticker game was just on it. There was so many stickers that I had to snag. So, of course, we got our Hellhound sticker. We've got our Exploiteer sticker, bootsintel.com. I've got a Nestor Defcon 34 sticker, Mr. Zeke's Sec Labs. Super awesome guy. Got to meet him, spend some time with him. Sweetest dude in the world. Various indices. And then we've got this other one, the frog dude on it. Don't know who gave me that one. That's a cool sticker though. Another Exploiteer sticker. The Hellhound leash sticker. I have like 1,000 of these, so I'll be sending them out as I send out other packages. This is the CapTech EDU sticker. Mr. Trash Panda. That was a really cool, like a little cryptid village there that kind of had Sasquatch stories, that had cryptid stories, nasty stories, all the kind of tall tales of that realm. So they had this really cool sticker that I got. It's got a jackalope on there. That was a fun one. Rabbit Labs had this one. That is an amazing sticker. It looks good to me. Safety Third. That's a cool sticker. Toto. Got that one. Anubis. Dzaz was there. Another Rabbit Labs sticker. Another Dzaz sticker I just dropped. See here, we've got another Hellhound sticker. Another Rabbit Lab sticker. We've got a Hack5 sticker, Dur sticker, super awesome guy. Locksport sticker, another Nubis sticker, another Nubis sticker, a Deity sticker, another sweet dude. Got to meet him. Some more Nestor Defcon 34 stickers. A Biscuit Shop Hedge, love you, bro. Thanks for all that you did for me and helped me out with my t-shirt that you grabbed me. So thank you again for that. I greatly appreciate that, you and Mrs. Coco. And this one was an awesome one. Remember to turn off your computer before midnight of 12/31/1989. You had to be there to get it. And then, of course, DACA, my homeboy DACA, handed me these two beautiful business cards that just have some incredible artwork on them. Love it. And there's a back there. And this one just has the DACA logo. So, DACA, thank you again for that, man. This is a pretty funny one with, I believe it's Dur and Rabbit, evil twins. That's a hilarious one, actually. And then there was these cool like little cipher wheels being passed out. So I have the 9-box one, and I should have another one by Ham Spice right there. I was only able to snag 2. Another Biscuit Shop sticker. I got to meet Josh from Ham Radio Crash Course. Super nice guy. So if you don't know, go and check out HRCC. Defcon 34 Star of the Beast was kind of the motto this year. So Sneaker Reaper was there, and they had a lot of really fun anti-flock stuff, which I love. So I definitely got 2 of these cut here stickers that definitely will not make it onto any flock cameras in my area. There was some cool little bomb bots there. So this one was funny. Your mama with a snowblower. Like that one. And then no disassemble. Mr. Dave, KB5UTY. Awesome dude. Got to meet him, hang out with him, and just a genuine dude that I had a ton of fun with and talking to and all that fun stuff. Some Lock Sport stickers there. I like Lock. Midwest Gadget sticker. This is one of my favorite stickers right here, actually. That one right there is super hilarious. Ricky Senpai. Awesome sticker. That's an awkward sticker. That one. Another Midwest Gadget sticker. Gay for Drifter. More Anubis stuff. Man, Anubis was on it this year. I'll show you why here in a second. And then Rabbit Lab sticker. There's no place like 127.0.0.1. I got a kitten sticker. Super awesome person I got to meet. And then this was part of the Bombot. Do not use in Javelin. That's a funny one as well. I like that one. I love your computer. Zeke had these awesome leather little Velcro patches, a hook and loop. Great job. Love that stuff. Blue collar black hat. I also have my own sticker, so this is one of my stickers I was giving away. That's a joke one based off of Dungeon Crawler Carl themed. So if you got one, let me know in the comments down below. TVP Crew was handing out some stickers from that they were snagging off of their Discord. So there's one of Zero Day that is a web capture of him. Super funny. Another Big State Shop sticker. Let's see here. We might need to start getting into some of the tokens, because the token game was on it. If I missed anybody, I'm really, really sorry. There are just so many stickers I had. I'll do my best to kind of show them all. That was a Defcon pin that I was able to snag. Let's see here. Rabbit Labs. Another Rabbit Labs one. This coin is like amazing. I love that color. Deity. We've got Anubis. We've got Equip. Forget who this was, so my apologies. We've got the Pirates Plundered. And then we've got a Midwest Gadgets NFC enabled one. And then Anubis had this actual legit challenge coin that was gorgeous. Like, look at that. That thing is phenomenal. Great print. Love the texture on it. I do collect challenge coins, so this was really fun to have and to get from Anubis. So thank you, buddy. I really, really appreciate that. It was awesome meeting you as well. As well as everybody else that I did not mention. I mean, I got to meet Talking Sasquatch, Trash Panda, Zeke, Coco, A-Walk, Pink Fox, Rabbit Labs, Durr, Rocket God, Ham Spice, Equip, Champ, Viking, Kittens, Crunchy Peanut Butter, Kraken, Jabo, Darren from Hack 5, Trash Con Marla. I got to meet so many people, and again, if I missed you, I am really, really sorry. I'm going through it all still in my head, trying to figure out all who I met. And it was just so overwhelming, so much fun and love, and I cannot describe it. As far as SAOs, well, let's see here. I showed you the Rabbit Labs SAO before I went to Defcon. That's their lava lamp up here. And then, of course, they had just a tip, and then Pink Fox's light up tits one, which is pretty awesome. Hell had his SAO, throwing them around. Super cool. There's some really fun stuff on the back end of these guys, so if you were able to get one and snag one, then go and check it out from his GitHub, because it's got some pretty cool stuff that it can do. I greatly appreciate all you guys that came up and said hi to me, and everybody else that just showed me their support and love. You guys are amazing, and I really look forward to Defcon 35. I'm already planning on going. I wanted to give a special thanks to Dr. Wolfberg. You know who you are, buddy. It's been 13 years, way too long, and I got to finally meet you and hang out with you, and I really cannot describe how awesome it was to get to talk to you, to see you, to be with you in person, and just to build our friendship more and more. So it's been amazing. Same with you, Trash Panda, and Zeke, and everybody else. So you guys have all been awesome. So if you guys have any questions about any of this stuff that I showed, or just whatever, thank you all for watching. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you guys at Defcon 35. And you guys like, subscribe, Defcon stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.